Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. In today's video we're going to take a look at getting started with Conquest, the Last Argument of Kings by Parabellum Wargames. In this video we'll take a look at one of the many different starter sets available to get started with in the game, and we'll also take a look at what comes inside the box set, what the units inside it do on the tabletop, and also show you how to expand upon it and build yourself a solid starting army for the game. In today's video, we're going to take a look at getting started with the city-states in Conquest, the Last Argument of Kings, using their half of the Sorcerer Kings for city-states 2-player starter set. Big thanks to Parabellum Wargames today, who have made this video possible with their fantastic support. They've given us a discount affiliate code to use, which will get you 10% off your purchases from the Parabellum Wargames e-store, and also go a long way to help supporting the channel while you grab that discount for yourself as well. Leading the box set is an Eparchos. This character stand is a fairly decent fighter with 6 attacks and cleave 1 for piercing the enemy's armor. Its Dread special rule will stop enemy stands in contact with it being able to be inspired, and when it charges into the fight it does have a very nice impact of 4. The Hammer and Anvil Supremacy ability will increase the impact rule of friendly chariot and cavalry units when they charge into an enemy's flank or rear, and also grant them the Terrifying rule when they do so. On top of this, any enemy unit engaged with such units cannot count towards sieging objective zones either. The Companion Cavalry join the Eparchos. We have 3 stands of this medium cavalry unit here, which is a mainstay choice for the character in their warbands. Like the character that leads them, they have the Dread special rule to stop enemy units becoming inspired, and when they charge they also have a solid impact of 2. In melee they have a solid 6 attacks and each at a respectable clash of 3. Next we have 3 stands or 12 models of Thorakeets. This unit can also be built as the Egama, however an Eparchos cannot have Egama in their warband, so we recommend against building this unit as it won't make your army functional. Thorakeets are a solid infantry unit with good defenses, boosted by the shield special rule. Fluid formation as well really helps this unit line up to receive or make any charges they need to on the battlefield with a free reform each turn from it. Hoplites, lastly for our units here, we have 3 stands of them and 12 models. Like the Thorakeets, they do have an alternate build option, but the alternate option isn't an available option for the Eparchos in their warband. Hoplites are a solid defensive unit with shields and the Phalanx special rule taking their defense to a nice respectable 4. The unit also has the support 2 special rule, so it does well when taken in large numbers. Firstly, to give us some more options for building when expanding, grabbing a second character is a good place to start. For this, we've gone for the Polemarch. The Polemarch is a quite decent fighter and quite excellent in a duel, in all honesty. Its Battlefield Tactics special rule will allow its unit, when it activates, to either gain some better defenses versus shooting, or claim objectives even if the enemy is within range or outnumbers them. It cancels out any objective control from your enemies if they are controlling the objective. The Army of Lions Supremacy ability gives out extra clash to its unit, along with the Tenacious special rule for boosted defenses. Next, we have a unit I like called the Satori. This is a restricted unit. The regiment has a unique ability that allows them to arrive from any board edge except your enemy's reinforcement edge, and they can ignore all enemy units when arriving from reinforcements. Fluid formation can give you some reforms, and Vanguard will let the unit make a free march when it enters the battlefield. In combat they have a solid 5 attacks per stand with cleave 1 and also have impact 2 when they charge in. Lastly, thanks to the Opportunist special rule, they can reroll hits when in an enemy's flank or rear. Lastly, for units, adding some extra hoplites to our force will be a really good place to go, as this gives us a really strong anvil unit that can hold onto objective zones really well. Next, we have the first of a couple of officer models, the Locagos. Friendly units this model is attached to can use the resolve of nearby character stands, and in addition, when a Battlefield Orders or Battlefield Tactics special rule is used within 18 inches of this stand, this unit will benefit from its effects as well. Lastly is the Doralides, another one of the officers. This officer will give the unit it joins an ability based on the type of unit it joins. If it joins a unit of phalangites, it'll give them the flurry special rule, but if it joins a unit of hoplites like we have in our force, it will give them relentless blows to generate some extra hits anytime they roll a 1 on their hit rolls. And so our force today, obviously we're going to be playing with the city-states. Now we've gone for the polemarch we've taken, and this is going to be our warlord because I really do like the Army of Lion supremacy ability. We've given the model the Atalanta's Spear. This is a relic, and this gives the character stand +1 attack and cleave 1, making them even better in melee. For their warbands to start with, we've got a unit of 6 stands of hoplites, and these are going to be joined by Doralites. Then we also have a restricted choice of 3 stands of the Satiroi. Our Eparchos is our other character here, and this model is going to have the inscription of balance, which actually just means enemy spellcasters trying to target them will count them as 3 units or 3 stands more when working out scaling for their spells. In the Eparchos' warband, we obviously have our unit of companion cavalry with 3 stands. And lastly, we have a unit of Thorakeets with 3 stands, but we've also put the Lycargos in there as well. We hope that this video was helpful in getting you started with Conquest: The Last Argument of Kings, and that it was able to give you some ideas and inspiration to start your own force in the game. If you have any other questions at all, please comment down below. And while you're there, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all our future Conquest: The Last Argument of Kings content.